There it is, boys and girls, my new L3301 Kubota. So I got this about a month ago, and it's a new addition to the Project King fleet. So I'm going to go over it a little bit and talk about it. Obviously it has a front end loader and it has a backhoe. So I'm planning to use this tractor for multiple purposes. A lot of it is clearing back some brush and so forth, so I can have more of a hay field. Also, eventually it may actually run a bale collector on the front of it. But until then, it'll be doing fence row work and so forth. Plenty of it to do around here. So anyway, I'll just give a little walk around here of it. Like I said, it's the L3301. Something kind of interesting about this tractor is this is the second tractor I got. I had an L2501 before this one and I didn't like it, so I was able to switch to this tractor, which is pretty nice of Kubota. I'll make another video about what was wrong with the L2501. That's a BH77 backhoe. One thing you'll notice if you're an astute observer, I have changed the loader controls out for long joysticks. These are from 2650, that'd be the B2650 setup. Also, I have shifted the seat back more. So I made these brackets that shift the seat back, and I'll show you that. I'm fairly tall, and it just wasn't cutting it the way it was set up. Very, very uncomfortable. So let's flip that back, and you can see these brackets that push the seat in the rearward direction. It gives me tons of room now. It's very comfortable. It's a little bit tricky getting on and off because the joysticks are up there a little bit higher, but once you're on there, it's very comfortable to operate. You're not having to reach down and try to hang on to the sticks low. They're only about this high stock. So those are the first two modifications I've made to it. I plan to do some more work later. I'll try to flip this seat up. All right, there we go. Now, of course, this tractor has a DPF, or a diesel particulate filter. Anything over 26 horsepower now has to have that. I think it's tier 4 compliance. And that's one reason I had chosen the L2501 instead of this tractor. However, I did not like the L2501 at all, and so I decided to get this tractor instead. It runs like a top. It's very, very smooth, and I like it so far. It has about 5 hours on it. In the front here, of course, it has the L525 loader, and I did not like the bucket that this loader normally comes with, and so I decided to get a 60-inch bucket. This is the 2650, again, B2650 loader bucket. It's only 60 inches wide versus 66, and you can see it's a perfect fit for the tractor. The other loader is much too wide, in my opinion, for this small of a tractor. My L3830 over here runs a 6-foot bucket. So the whole purpose of this tractor is to have a smaller tractor to get in tighter areas, a little more maneuverable. When you're farming on little properties or little chunks of land, you need, sometimes smaller is better. And so this is very nice setup. Of course, it has the quick attach skid steer setup on there. Those levers, you just flip those, and then you can put on pallet forks like that. You can interchange the buckets. And if you notice, I've already got a Be Expanded Piranha tooth bar on there. Very, very well made tooth bars. I really like them. I'll probably make a separate video of those. I have one of those on a 6-foot bucket as well. The only thing I don't care for the tractor is the steering linkage. As you can see, it's in the front of the tractor. It's a tie rod system that goes to a bell crank. It does have a bumper in front of that. You can see that vertical piece of steel hanging down there. But if you're running in really wooded, rough areas, you may hang that tie rod into something and bend it. If we look over on the L3301, which needs a bath really badly, it has a cylinder that runs parallel with the front axle, and it does have a shield in front of it. Now, some John Deere tractors, they put the steering linkage behind the axle, which is, in my opinion, the best setup. Does it make sense to buy a John Deere just because of that? No, I don't think so. I think Kubota makes the best small tractors out there. It's my opinion. This tractor's been excellent, and I expect the same out of this tractor. Something I also wanted to mention about the L3301, it's kind of a mouthful, is it's a small frame L series tractor. So you can see the L3830 over there, it sits up quite a bit higher. It's also longer and it's wider. And this tractor looks big, but it's really not much bigger than a 2650, a B2650, which is a much lighter weight tractor, and in my opinion not as durable. This tractor runs a planetary style, or that's not what I mean, a step down gearbox, very similar to an older like Alice Chalmers or most other heavier tractors run. You have a pinion gear at the top and then a larger bowl gear at the bottom, and that runs out to the wheel. So that makes it very durable. You can see the L3830 has the same setup there, very strong. The B2650 and all the other B tractors, they just have a straight axle coming out of the case, and it's just not as strong. And for the money, you can actually buy this tractor about the same price with the backhoe and the loader. So a really good deal in my opinion. Thanks for watching Project King videos. Stay tuned for more tractor action. Hopefully we'll have this thing out running where you can watch the backhoe in operation. Until next time, take care.